Craig, thanks for talking to me. There's some really interesting information coming out at the moment about what Reed Travel Exhibitions are up to in another continent, Africa. Tell us about that.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct. Yeah, we've launched Africa Travel Week, which is going to take place in Cape Town in late April 2014 at the Cape Town International Convention Centre. In fact, we're almost taking over the venue completely. And it's a project that's been in the gestation for a long period, 18 months or so. Delighted that it's eventually come to fruition. And what that really consists of is 3 events in one. So we're going to kick off the week with IBTM Africa, which is obviously a meetings and events show. Having said it's a show, actually it's more like a tabletop format, such as we're doing at IBTM India, 50 buyers and 50 suppliers. Running in parallel with that will be the second international luxury travel market. I had a very successful event earlier this year. So that will run in parallel to IBTM. And then after that will be World Travel Market Africa. World Travel Market clearly is a major brand that we have, and we have shows in London and in Sao Paulo, and we have Arabian Travel Market in Dubai and International French Travel Market in Paris. So this is a leisure business-to-business show, which will take place just after IBTM India and IBTM Africa and ILTM Africa. So basically in that week, we will have every aspect of the business-to-business travel industry represented in Cape Town. And that will cater for inbound and outbound travel.
Wow, that's quite an event. I mean, it's actually very, very ambitious as well. I mean, what kind of research have you done to sort of convince yourself that this is what the African market needs?
Well, a lot is the short answer. Lots of research going on, lots of discussions with lots of potential exhibitors and people in the marketplace. And clearly at Reed, we monitor what's going on in different marketplaces. There's the big macroeconomic factors, and also travel, how travel is increasing in certain markets, and what's going on in terms of the meetings events sector or the luxury sector. And Africa has been a big destination for luxury travel and incentive travel, and increasingly sophisticated in the meetings and events sector too. So you can see that there is great potential in that market, and clearly we want to have a part of that.
Now, there are other events that relate to the African continent already in place, and certainly South Africa's involved in those. How do you think it's going to affect them?
Well, I guess our door to South Africa tourism is completely open. I mean, they don't even have to push it open, it's open. So we're very happy to continue our discussions with South Africa tourism. To be honest, we had to think about we're a commercial organisation, and I guess certain things force our hand, like other competitors in the marketplace. We can't stand by and let that happen, as it were. So when we see other competitors or other people thinking they want to move into that market, we are a commercial organisation. We're going to do what's right for the business and what we think's right for our clients. So ultimately, all we can do is, and it is our aim, to offer value to our clients. And I think we've got some terrific products with some great reputation. We've proven time and again that we can deliver, and hopefully that's what the customers will see.
And with respect to the way that the Africa Travel Week is being structured, you've got the luxury next to the business now. From my perspective, that's kind of been a growing trend. Certainly, when business people travel, more and more they're looking to maybe add that leisure element on for lots of different reasons. Certainly financial, but also CSR, putting something back into the community where you're actually holding the meeting. And was this kind of involved in your thinking with the co-location?
Well, a little, but I guess it was more about, if I'm honest, I don't really like the expression, but it was a bit of a one-stop shop. And I know it's an overused expression, but that's clearly what we want to achieve there. I guess within those communities there is not much overlap within the buyers so much. If you're an association buyer, you're probably not involved in luxury travel. Although having said that, if you are taking an association meeting to somewhere like Africa, undoubtedly there will be other interesting things you can do while you're there. So, and I think for certain organisations that element of a meeting is very important to them. So basically, within a very short space of time, anybody who's involved in that community can access all that South Africa and, as importantly, the rest of sub-Saharan Africa has to offer.
Craig, one big question is why Cape Town?
Well, I think Cape Town has some great appeal. It certainly has great appeal internationally for people outside of South Africa. It's a must-visit location. It's got a great convention centre, which actually we can house all of the 3 events in one, and they're very receptive of us going to Cape Town. And the area around it is fantastic too. So all sorts of destinations in terms of interest in while you're there, exploring other parts of the Cape. It's a great place to be.
And what's been their reaction? They must be delighted.
Absolutely delighted.